My name is Wendy Wright, and I've always lived in Billerica. I went to the high school at Shawsheen Tech and studied commercial art and technical illustration. And then I received a degree from Massachusetts College of Art for art education and fine arts. Even though I loved drawing and art, life happened, and art was placed on the back burner for more important things. With the wonderful help from the creative folks at BATV, an idea was formed to showcase art in a time-lapsed format, start to finish. For the Love of Art is meant to inspire those who need a little nudge, to show the work of creative minds, and most of all, be fun to watch. Please take a moment to pause and enjoy. Hi, and welcome to For the Love of Art. My name is Wendy Wright, and our special guest artist today is Sheri Nuttoli. Welcome to For the Love of Art for the
Thank
show. You. And what is it that you do for the love of art?
I actually do quite a bit of paintings. I do acrylic primarily, and I go to different houses, different venues, and actually set up and do painting right with them.
So you actually teach?
I do.
You do the teaching and everything. And so you can do special events. You can be at someone's birthday party, or
I can do that.
They can hire you for something special.
Correct. Yep. We'll go to the house and we'll do most of these paintings here that I've brought have been done by several people. So.
Oh wow, that's great. So they were not by you necessarily, or were these?
No, I painted all of these.
You painted all of these, okay. But several people have
painted. I've taken them to class.
That's fantastic.
And they've done them.
That's wonderful. So how did you get started on teaching? What was the first time that you thought, hey, I could teach this to everybody, I'd like to do this?
It was actually about a year ago, February.
Oh, wow.
I had suggested it to one of my friends that has an establishment in Drake-it.
In
Drake-it? I said, let's do a painting class.
Wonderful.
And she loved the idea, so we brought all the materials there, and we had our first painting class there for Valentine's Day.
And where was this?
In Drake-it.
In Drake-it? Mm-hmm. And was it a restaurant? Or
it was at Everybody's Sports Bar.
Everybody's Sports Bar.
In Drake-it. It's a lot of Drake-it people will know it as the Old George's.
The Old George's? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, do you still do classes at this location?
I do, however, they're selling. So I don't know that if we will be continuing it. It depends on the new owner. Okay. However, I do it at the American Legion in Tingsboro.
Okay. And what's the address for that?
That's 90 Pawtucket Boulevard in Tingsboro.
Okay.
And we do it every third Wednesday of the month.
Wonderful. Okay. And all right. So and what time is that usually?
We do it 6 to 8.
6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's good. Is there a way that people can sign up for the classes, or do they show
there just
up?
Happens to be a way.
Oh.
They go on the www.americanlegionpost24.org, 247.org.
So that's great. And do they just show up, or do they sign up first?
They can actually sign up ahead of time, and they actually get a discount, or they can pay the night that they come.
Okay. And is there a limit to the number of people that can go into the class?
Not so far. We've done up to 26 in this particular room. So
it's a good-sized room.
It is a very good-sized room.
They can spread out.
They actually have a bigger room downstairs that we could use if we needed to.
Okay. And do they need to bring their own supplies, or do you provide that?
I provide everything. All they have to do is show up and have fun to paint.
Fantastic. So you bring the easels and the canvases and the brushes and the paints.
And the aprons. Don't forget the aprons.
The aprons. That's important. And this is acrylic paint.
Correct.
So if it gets on the clothes, it might be hard to
remove. Might be there for a while.
Okay.
Yes. It'll come off your hands easily. and it'll come out of your hair, but it won't come out of your clothes.
Okay, so don't wear anything that
Don't get
you care
dressed up.
about. Don't be wearing nice outfits then. Okay. When you first started doing this, like you started about a year ago, did you know which supplies to start with, or were you trying to pull this? Did it take a little research?
Well, I've been painting for longer than that.
Okay.
So I have a lot of paintings at home. I have a whole ton of brushes. I've been readjusting everything when I go to, well, like as the more I do it, I'm learning what brushes I need, how many I need, how much paint I need, because I supply everything there that night. So once I started doing it in everybody's, that's when I started kind of honing my skills in as to what I actually need.
Okay. And
then go from there. But I've been painting for a long time. Some of these paintings I've done, and even my paintings myself that I look at, from the ones that I did years ago, even to now, have changed and developed, because I'm still learning.
Right, right. Well, you've been painting for years, right? Mm-hmm. So was there a time when you decided to get away from painting, and then you got inspired to go back into it?
No,
or you've always been?
I've always been into it. I like to do cakes. So I do cakes and painting, and it's all kind of just fun.
Those are beautiful. The cakes that you made, I've seen pictures. You're very talented with the frosting and you made cupcakes that look like roses, and you fit them into the arrangements. They looked so real.
Thank you.
And so you did this for different weddings, mm-hmm. and you're very talented with that too. So that would be nice to show. Have you been doing the cake decorating and cupcake decorating longer, you think, or about
yes.
the same time?
Oh, yes. I actually, when I when I was 16,
wow.
I did my parents. They renewed their wedding vows for their 25th anniversary, and I did their cake.
Oh, that was so sweet.
Mind you, it was quite different from what I do now.
You live and learn, right?
Yeah.
As time goes by. And who supported you with the idea of teaching classes?
That was all me.
It was all on you.
Yeah, I just went in one day and I said, she was trying to do different projects and entice people to come in and do fun things.
Yeah.
And I was like, why don't we do a painting? So I always suggest to a person, if they have an idea in mind, that they show me the painting, because first I need to make sure I can paint it. Because I don't want to, and that's exactly what I said to her. Let me go home and paint this picture, because I had an idea in mind. Let me go home and make sure I can paint it. So I brought it in to show her, and there was a gentleman sitting there, and he said, "Can I buy that painting?"
Oh, really?
I went, "Sure, but you can't have it until we're done the class."
So the painting was already done?
I had done it to make sure I could do it. I didn't actually bring it with me. It was a heart with, it almost looked like a cave, like you were looking through it. So it had the pinks in it.
Oh, wow.
And so we saved it. We put his name on the back of it. And once we were done the class, he took it. I believe he gave it to his daughter.
No, I mean, everybody has to start someplace, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think that would be great. Did you have any memorable experiences?
I've had some interesting painters that make it memorable.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Some people that we've had to help, and some of them get quite comical when they're painting.
Yeah.
I do actually have a couple of people that will come and add their own twist to it, because I always tell them that this is your painting. You want to add something, add something. You don't want 4 trees, you want 2 trees. You want a whole forest, whatever. This is your design.
Right.
And I always start by saying, your painting is not going to look like my painting.
Good.
My painting is not going to look like my painting, right, because it's freehand. Matter of fact, my flowers up there, I believe in the original one I painted only had 3 flowers. And for some reason I got carried away and it added a 4th one to this one.
Well, it came out very nicely. I don't know. It's beautiful. Is there any experience needed to join your classes and do the painting?
None.
None at
You
all?
don't have to have any. I've actually had a 5-year-old as the youngest
Wow.
in my group. And I'll walk it through. I've had autistic children, and we just walk them through it. And if they need a little more help, they get help. And I always ask them if they want me to help them with their picture, then I'll certainly help them. But it's their painting. So if they don't want any help, again, it's theirs. They did it. Some of them will take the help, and some of them are like, no, I like it the way it is. I'm like, okay.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
And and when you go to help them, if they're asking you, my flowers just don't look right. What do I do? How can I make it look better? What do you?
I actually just show them a technique. I'll do like one or two of the petals,
Okay.
and then I'll let them either, if they want to do it, or I do that outline for them, and they can fill in the colors.
Okay.
But for the most part, honestly, I've even told them if it's too much of a disaster, paint over it. Cover the whole thing and start over.
And that's the beauty of acrylics,
Right.
because acrylics are made of a plastic, and they dry fast. So, like you say,
I've painted over a whole entire painting. I painted something and I was like, no, I don't like that. And I just said, okay, and just started all over again.
and you can take paintings that you've put away, and if you don't like them, you can paint over the top of them and start fresh as well. So
Yeah.
not only just paint over it right after you
change the
painted
whole
it,
thing.
you can change something.
Yeah.
So
That's the best part about the acrylic.
now, I think are there thoughts about like what you want to do in the future? Any kind of changes or hopes for the future for what you're doing?
I would like to retire and
Yeah,
then
you're working full time.
and then do the classes like during the day. Like I could go to companies and they could do a team building art class,
Which would be fantastic.
which would be kind of interesting. I actually have a couple set up that they've reached out to contact me to do a couple of those classes. So if I wasn't working full time,
And,
I could go be painting, which is way more fun.
and did you want to talk about what you do for a full-time job?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
I'll just tell them I'm an EMT. We'll just leave it at that.
Okay, you're an
Okay.
EMT. You're
Correct.
an EMT?
I am.
Okay. I think that's very good, and thank you for your service.
Thank you.
I think we should start looking at the paintings that we have set up around here. Do you want to start with the one that's right next to you? And you can show it to, that would be fine. I think that works. So is there a name for this painting?
This is just a cherry blossom tree, and I'm actually painting this one tomorrow night. And I also am able to repaint. If somebody finds a picture that they particularly like,
Yeah.
this one is a favorite. I've actually done this 3 times already.
Oh, wow.
So
okay.
this would be a 4th time that we've painted this. And it's a lot of fun. It's kind of whimsical.
It is. I love the roots,
The roots that
coming
come
down. It's like the tree is, it's not floating. It's on an
Yeah.
island
It's
kind
on
of.
the island down here.
And the colors and that are beautiful.
It just makes it fun.
It does. And the stars all around it. It's like out
So,
there in
and even the
space.
one we're going to paint tomorrow night will not look like this.
They'll all be different.
all
Everybody's
different.
is going to be different.
See if I can get it back up there. Here we go.
And
This
how about
one?
this one?
This one I did, the American Legion wanted to have some type of paintings. So I was like, let me do a couple of pictures with the flags that maybe they could do. And I just happen to like this one with the city with the moon behind it.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Just as a fun, somebody said it looked like a cornhole paint,
Oh,
the outside of it, because they make them all like that now.
That-
So
they do that. They paint the wood.
the
on
American
cornwall.
flag.
Oh, I haven't seen that
Oh, they're
yet.
beautiful.
but
They've done all kinds of them. They have
different-
sports ones and everything.
see, that's another thing you could probably do, right? In between, when you're retired, you can be doing the classes and painting cornhole.
And then this one, this is a special one. This is another one we did at the American Legion. And just so you know that I don't make people paint this. I actually provide a stencil.
Oh,
And they color the stencil in, and then they just do the fine detail, like the chain that's hanging and a few of the other details that they do.
with the dog tags.
Right.
So they'll do the background first.
Correct.
And then they'll stencil over the silhouette.
Yeah, if I think it's going to be challenging, then I will have a silhouette made so that they can paint, and then we can do the details
So
around it.
you actually make the silhouette. You make the stencil.
My son's girlfriend does it for me.
Oh,
She has a cricket,
oh, wonderful.
so she'll make all
That's perfect.
my bird, my cardinal is the same thing.
Oh, all right. Well, why don't we go to the cardinal since we are working over this way. I'll pick that up.
I know the cardinal has a lot of meaning to a lot of people, so I wanted to do one. And of course, the birch trees are always fun to have in the background.
beautiful.
So, but again, we did the whole. And when you do it step by step, if you look at the picture, even I look at pictures sometime and go, "No way."
That
And then-
it's too complicated.
Once you do it and you do the steps, then you're like, "Oh, all right."
That's the cool part about what you do for teaching painting classes, because people who have no experience at all are they're going to be very nervous,
Oh yeah.
and you put them at ease and you show them how to do that one step at a time.
It's pretty amazing when you see all the plain canvases and you see nothing. And then by the end of the class, you have the whole group and you see what they've done. And
you usually take a picture of everybody
do.
with their art,
I do.
and that's a great accomplishment for them and for you, you know. So if you're doing one class a month, but you're also doing birthdays and, you know, bachelorette parties and stuff like that, how many classes have you done over the past year?
I've been doing 2 places. So I do, 1 month it's actually a Wednesday and usually a Thursday are the 2 days that I end up painting. Sometimes a Tuesday.
So at least 24 paintings,
Yes.
at
Yes.
least.
And then
24 classes.
for every one painting, I paint one to begin, and then I paint it at the class, and then I paint it at the other class. So I have about 3 or 4 of all of these paintings.
Wow. Wow. They're beautiful. Let me get, now, let's talk about this one. This is what we have up here. You're going to actually get a chance to see this. We're going to display this on the time lapse. And do you have a name for this one?
Starry Night?
Starry Night.
Not the
And
Starry
it
Night
is.
that's out there, but
But you have high contrast,
that's
amazing colors.
that's what kind of got me when I first did the painting. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And when I had those colors together, that just popped, and I said, yep, that's what I need to do.
It just makes you want to take out a lawn chair and sit on that lawn and overlook the lake. At least I do anyway. And why don't we talk about this one here?
This one was just something that I love water. I want to, like, I strive to do water better. I have a couple of water pictures that I want to when you sit there, you feel like you're there.
Yes, yes.
That's what I like.
Very calming. And is there a name for this one as well, or?
No, I don't name my paintings. I guess I should, but I haven't.
Well, it looks like the dock by the bay, right?
There you go.
Dock on the bay. That's beautiful. That's very gorgeous. I love the colors and the subject. And you design these yourself.
Some of them I do. Some of them I will look at a painting or a picture that I like, but I always add my own, because they're freehand, I add other things to it. Like this dock may have had a boat in it. I don't remember, but
Okay.
they have different things. So some of the pictures I'll look at and kind of copy them, but it's always something.
You put
the,
your own
the
spin to
sailboat
it,
behind
too.
you, that was just me. That was me. I'm practicing my water to make it look realistic.
That's beautiful.
So that was something.
Is this one of your newer
It is.
art?
It is.
I was admiring that. I saw the way you painted the water here, and it just has that sparkle that you see when the sun shines, and you've even got the glow of the sun.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
It takes a little work to, it doesn't take work, it just, when you keep
Practice.
doing it. So the more that I can do it, then I can show somebody else to do it. If I can paint it, anybody can paint it. Even you.
But teaching is not the easiest thing. It's like anybody could paint it, but teaching other people.
I guess so. I was actually a CPR instructor for a long time too, so teaching to me is, and I worked in kindergarten. So
you're used to teaching people of all
Teaching.
ages, and you
not
must do a
panicking.
great job. Huh?
not panicking.
Not panicking. That's the important thing. And I don't know if this has been easy to see. This is last one.
This is one I actually did it. I went to a house. They had set up their own house, and I went in, I brought everything in, and we did these paintings. And it was just fun to see all the different versions that people came up with. It was really amazing.
So they changed it? Did they paint
Well, some
the
of them are
flowers a
different.
little?
Even like I said, the original painting, I believe, only has 3 flowers, and I don't know, I got crazy on this one and added another one.
Well, you didn't lose your mind too much, because I think it looks pretty good. It's
But it was
very
just
nice.
fun to see, and it's fun to teach them. And again, I'm learning, like the vase. I never
Beautiful
realized you could
reflections.
make it look like, I'm learning how to make it look like it's real.
And it does. It looks very realistic.
Looks like
And
glass.
anybody that's taking your classes and they're able to create these kind of paintings along with you, and you bring them through it from beginning to end, that must be such a feeling of accomplishment.
It is. That's the best part of it. When they look, sometimes while they're painting, they'll be a little frustrated. They'll be like, oh, it doesn't look right. And I'll take their painting away from them, and I'll walk away. And then they can look at it and go, oh, okay, it doesn't look that bad.
Because they're meant
They're
to
right
be
up
looked
to
from a
it.
distance.
Exactly.
They're not, like when you're painting, you're maybe 2 or 3 feet away from it at the most. So like you say, you're showing them that it looks really great. Even if it's from a distance, that doesn't mean that's bad up close. It's just, they're not meant to be looked at.
Somebody recently did one of the paintings, and I don't remember which one it was, but they were like, I'm hanging this in my bathroom. I wasn't sure that was a good thing, but it's a room well visited.
It's acrylic paint.
True.
So it won't, the water won't bother it too much. Maybe the back of the canvas maybe, but it's I think it'll work. I have some artwork in my bathroom too.
Oh, I have a picture I painted.
Oh, you do too?
I do.
Yeah.
So
it's like,
it was just funny. She was just all excited to take it home and hang it in her bathroom.
that's funny.
I'm like,
I
all
love
right.
it. I love it. I think it's great. Let me see. Do you have people who ask for special requests? Are there, like,
As far as,
like if I called you up and said, hey, it's my sister's birthday and she loves, deer, or do you do any animals, or do you stay with like
there's one.
landscape? The bird. So you do.
I would have to research it. I would have to try and
because you want to be comfortable that you can
correct.
take care of that.
Because I don't want them to be. The other thing is I try to do paintings that are not too complicated because I don't want people to get frustrated. Nothing's worse when you go somewhere, and I've been to a couple of classes, and they're like, oh, just do this and this and this, and it's like, even mine, I'm like, it didn't look like this and this and this. But you just have to explain it and then make it simple enough that it's, because once you get too complicated, it's no fun.
And I think the idea with the template the
Yeah.
template, is a great idea. And you thought that through.
It relieves everybody's anxiety because when they see it, and honestly, it relieves my anxiety because I know that I would have to be drawing all of them. So this
That's
way
true.
here, I can go, here, paint this, and then let it dry and do the details after.
Perfect. So you thought this all the way through from beginning to end.
I try.
I think it
do.
sounds like you.
My son does help me at the Legion. He'll actually come and help me set the whole thing up because we put the tablecloths out, we put the easels out, the canvases out, the brushes, and he'll stand around and do the paint. People need paint. He'll run over there and give them paint. So
That's fantastic.
he's a good helper. Sometimes he's actually painted a few.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, we got to see those sometime too, you know, if he's willing to share, you know. Sheri, thank you for being on the show. What we're going to do right now is we're going to start the time lapse of your artwork,
Okay.
so people can see how this beautiful painting was done.
Okay. And how simple it is for other people to do it.
Yes.
That
and
you can do it.
so much for being on the show and for joining us and sharing your artwork. It's very beautiful, and I love what you do. And I'm sure a lot of people would be thrilled to take courses from you, take the classes, and
I'd love to have them.
I think it's a great thing.
All right.
Thank you very much for joining us on the show, and have a good day. Thank you. If you or someone you know has a talent in 3D or two-dimensional and are interested in sharing your work on For the Love of Art at the BATV studios, please contact Wendy Wright at quarrycat@myyahoo.com. Thank you.